Hey everybody, it is the Angry Honey Badger here, and it is time for Badger's Picks for the week of December 22nd. Let's see who's free this week and which 4 champions I'm going to recommend. Free this week, we'll see Ezreal, Janna, Jace, Karma, Kayle, Kha'Zix, Kog'Maw, Nautilus, Rengar, and Zaira. And as for the first champion I shall recommend, that will go over to Zaira. You guys know Zaira's a champion I've always liked. Right now in League, it seems like the champions that can do the most overall damage in a match, and even from the support position, is either Brand or Zaira. Those two have crazy damage output. It's outrageously good. The other nice thing I do like about Zaira, and I've talked about this in previous weeks, years ago or whenever she's free, teams that have engagement, they can get broken apart by the Zaira ultimate and by just the plants in general. So with all of these assassins we're starting to see a little bit more of, all these diving assassins, she can cut the team fights in half with her ultimate, and she can zone quite well with it. It helps keep people safe. So she's very, very, very good at that, and while she does that action, she usually murders them really fast. So if you want a fun support or even a mid laner with a gross amount of damage, Zaira is a champion you should try out this week. Now, as for my second champion recommendation, I'm going to give that one over to Nautilus. I still love Nautilus. If you want to play him as support, go for it. I actually like to solo him in top lane. He has a lot of durability, and he's got a lot of early game damage that a lot of people do not expect. If your team lacks a tank, Nautilus does this obviously very well. The other thing that I like a lot about Nautilus, besides the tanky stats and a good damaging early game, even when you build him beefy, he has a very, very simple ultimate, which not that simple means that you can't handle something more complex, but it's just reliable when you want to initiate and engage a fight. It's good at getting a high priority target. You want that on a champion like Nautilus. So that is another reason why he is a very good pick. If you've never had a chance to solo lane him, try him out once this week. You might be surprised at how kind of fun and how much damage he can actually kind of do. It's really cool. My third recommendation for the week, I'm gonna give that one over to Jace. Once again, I don't know what happened to Jace. He got his changes and he's not terrible. He's still fun to play too. I think he can do quite fine as a champion. I think people just kind of underestimate him too. I think they kind of got in the mindset that Poke Jace was the only Jace. Yeah, Poke Jace is great and it still works fine, but you can jump into hammer form and you can basically be like a pseudo assassin on somebody real quick. He does quite a bit of damage. I think that's something people kind of forget about with Jace. So if you want to play Jace this week, I always suggest it personally because he can really do quite a lot of damage that I don't think a lot of people kind of expect him to do. And with other champions that are around his durability level, he can be a good brawler, so try him out this week. And for my final recommendation for the week, going to give that one over to Kayle. Kayle is still in a really good spot. She was in a good spot in the jungle last season. She's still in a fine spot this season in the jungle. The other thing she's quite good at right now is in mid lane, and one of the reasons we're going to see her rise just a little bit, besides the part where she's just good right now, Rage Blade is still good. I know a lot of people think it's still overpowered. I don't really think it's overpowered. I think it's about in the right spot, but Kayle's a champion that actually can utilize Rage Blade quite effectively, and that's an item that she always will pick up. She picked it up in the past, she'll pick it up in the future, so it's just a good item. Kayle's very, very strong. A lot of people don't expect the burst and they don't expect the continued damage, so try her out this week because she's fun. Those are the champions that are free this week. Those are all 10 of them that will be free, and those are the 4 that I would recommend you play. Obviously, play any of the other ones that you want to play. That's obviously a thing you should do. If there's a box around any of these champions portraits right now, that means you can click on it and it will take you to a build-in guide of some sort, or maybe just a full game if I have a recent full game of them. Who knows? I don't, because I'm just talking off the top of my head. Anyways, that's free week. I hope you guys have a happy holidays. Look for a lot of fun videos over the next couple weeks. And yeah, I wish you all the best of luck on the fields of justice.